it was not easy to go home, but yeah.
So you are
Okay.
welcome. Anyway, I'm glad you are here. You have taken time on your busy schedules to be part of this, and I'm very grateful. So
Thank you.
I will give you the opportunity, but before then, if you are listening, I'm talking to Katarina Lubu. Your last name,
Labudova.
Labudova. Yeah, Labudova. Thank you for
Amazing.
helping. And Katarina, I'm very happy you are here, and I'm happy about what you are doing. Katarina is helping moms to find their purpose. So if you are watching, I'm going to hand over to Katarina, who has made it her mission in helping women to find their purpose in life. And Katarina is doing great job, and I'm really so proud of what you are doing. I'm so amazed. And thank you. So I'll give you the opportunity to tell us a little bit about who Katarina is.
Yeah. Thank you, Ruth, for inviting me. And sorry for the late, because I thought that it's only two of us, and so apology for those who were waiting for me. But my name is Katarina Labudovan, and I am CFO, Chief Family Officer, for the last 5 years. And I'm helping mothers to find their innate gifts and to live life with a purpose. And mostly the primary focus is on a self-love, and I'm working with those mothers who have the feeling they are not good enough. They are bogged down with a self-judgment, and they have extra need for external acknowledgement, but they have courage to step out of the comfort zone, or expand the comfort zone, and find the beauty inside of them. And this is exactly how I came there. It's the same, because I was there as well. So I just realized that what I can do is the best what I already been to. So this is exactly like 5 months ago, I would not even talk to the stranger on the street, because I was like not good enough. Who would ever listen to me? Who would ever want to talk to me? So this was my journey, because I was really having a lot of limiting beliefs, and the basic one, I never knew what self-love is. I was not even, and then I realized that I couldn't even love others and help others, because if you don't love yourself or love others, it's a not easy job to because you don't know basically what love is, right?
Yeah.
You just hear about it, or you just kind of knew about it, but exactly. So that's why I see it really important to take care of ourselves or our mothers, and then we can help others.
Yes, absolutely. So to add to that, I will say women in general, we love to take care of others, and we forget to take care of ourselves. That's what we normally do. Usually that's in our nature. So like you said, it's the truth. And then talking about love, if you don't love yourself really much, how do you give it? Because you have no clue about it. You don't know what it is. So you don't know how valuable that thing is. You have no idea what it is until you learn. So then my this question is, what pushed you to take this path?
It was basically because I started when our first daughter was born. She's 5, and when she was born, I realized that that there is something what I want to do, or that I want to change, because I was portfolio manager in a finance, and I was basically helping people to grow their money. So I was already helping the people, but I knew that my purpose is to help, like to talk to them or to help them with where they are. And then I realized that after she was born, I was kind of feeling alone, and there was like nothing who could help me, or I was really feeling like, whoa, being a new mother, it's kind of tough job, and you feel most of the time alone, and you have no idea what to do, or And then I started with a family coaching, because I thought, wow, this is something what I want to help, and help the mothers, that they don't feel that they are alone, that they have someone who can talk to and who can help them to grow. And then in a years, I realized that it's so nice to do like parenting and family coaching or parenting stuff. But then I realized that the problem, or not a problem, the biggest challenge is within us, because we just are having this baggage, or this luggage with us from our childhood, from our experience from the past. And then I start even helping. I just start trying to help me, because I realized I don't want to teach my children be not good enough.
Yes.
And then I start doing some clearing, or NLP. I don't know if you know NLP. It's like neuro linguistic programming.
Yeah.
So exactly, and that was the way. That was in January this year, 2020, where I released a lot of like many limiting beliefs. I started, actually, this is when I really started taking the business seriously, because before that I would not even do videos and post it anywhere. And when I came back, it was 15th of January, I just started shooting videos and post it on my social media, and just it was not that I get new information. It was really just because I was free. I was feeling I can do anything, and I don't mind what others or if they judge me or not.
No. Yeah, because I am coming from the same background, so I can relate to what you are saying. It just happened that all of a sudden, after all the training, I got my training, and I could do this since after my training in 2018. I couldn't do anything, and because still I realized that those limiting beliefs are still holding me down. So I was still carrying part of those luggage with me all the time. And trust me, those baggage or luggage we carry of limiting beliefs, they can be really heavy.
They are sometimes heavier than we are, or all our house or anything, right?
It can be. So I was not doing anything. And when I realized that, okay, so those are the things that are holding me back. And when I made the steps to just put them away and then take up the real me and speak the truth for myself, because those beliefs, they are not me. They are not my truth. They are not my truth. So I just said, okay, I have to pick up me. And when I started, I make video and I said, I don't even look at perfection. I don't care, what somebody think, or no. I know I'm saying something and I am helping myself to be able to help someone. So I just said to myself, how long would you keep waiting for the perfect time? And that I used to tell myself that the right time I would do it. And then I said, the right time. And what is stopping you from doing it now? So it's the belief that is holding you back. And I'm very happy that I am over that and you are. And
exactly.
Yeah. And I'm praying for the rest to also realize this and also get over it, because it can just weigh you down, and that you can never overcome it if you don't make the effort to. Yeah.
Exactly. And I can share a small story about it. It's like, it seems like that it's not correlated to the business or something like that, but it's so easy to understand on this story, because I would never ever swim in a water where I couldn't feel the bottom, because as I was like almost 5 or something like that, I just almost drowned down, or how do you call it when you just and then I was even trying hard. I even learned swim when I was 18 or something, because I had this fear, and I was always, because I'm the one who never give up. give up, right? So I was always, every time when we went to the sea or the swimming pool where it was deeper than I was, or deeper than me, that I was always trying to push me through these barriers, or to this, never ever make it. It was like my heart was beating like crazy. Wow. And I start panicking, really, this feeling about being drawn, or being, like,
yes,
as I experienced it when I was small. And then after 30 minutes coaching with other coach, it was in a Turkey when I went to an NLP practitioner, and it was directly on a beach, and the coach just took me, you know what, we are gonna check it if this is already gone. And we just went to the sea, and I was swimming for the first time in my life in a sea after 36 years, and I was screaming out loud, I'm champion, I can do anything, and there is no limits. I was like, everybody was looking like, what a crazy girl. First of all, I don't give a that someone is looking at me. That was already big.
Yeah.
And then the second part was that this affirmation which came to my mind. It was really, since then I know there are no limits. And that was not only that, there was like a lot of limiting beliefs I reprogram or get rid of it. But that was kind of the cherry on a cake, because that is something you checked that it's not there.
Yeah.
Right? It was like kind of, you can see, wow, it's
true transformation.
Yeah.
Wow. Incredible. So that means we can all get over our limiting beliefs, or whatever that is limiting us. We can always make the effort and then get rid of them.
Exactly.
Wow.
Definitely. And that is
a great story.
Yeah. And only then I realized that it's really, because that's so kind of, it was really present, that I was really not able to swim, and I always tried. So it's not about it's like it just happened. It was really, I was trying hard. And after that, I really realized in my head that it's all in my head. Yeah. And that I can do anything. And you need to be prepared, because it's not like, okay, I coach you, like in my coaching program, when I clear this path, I say that it's like clearing your path. It's like you need to really be serious about it. You have to be able to let it go.
Yes.
Because a lot of the time, or limiting beliefs are there, that they are protecting us.
Yes.
Because, for example, this one, it was protecting me from being like to draw down, or to die, right? But it was a lot of these limiting beliefs are protecting us, but they are taking our dreams out. So it's like your decision. Do you want to be protected and live in your safe space, or you want to get your dreams done, right?
So, like we say, comfort zone can be very dangerous, because this is the work of the subconscious mind. It's always. It fights us when it sees that we are trying to change something that it has programmed for so many years, that we've been using that program for all this while, and then all of a sudden you just decide to change it because you are used to having that comfort, and then you want to change that thing, and it keep fighting you. So it's like you said, you use affirmation. We always have to remember to use their affirmations, and then talk to our mind. We have to talk to that small voice that, okay, thank you, you share with us this one, but I'm very happy that you have taken this path. You are a great example for women, or for the world, for those who are going through the same path, or whatever you are doing, and you think that there is no other way you can come out of this. Katarina is an evidence that life, everything is possible. If you make up your mind and you work towards it, you can achieve it. Wow. This is incredible. And you were on a program recently. Can you tell us a little bit about this?
About my program, or what program do you mean?
You were on a call there.
On online summit.
Yeah, the summit.
Yeah, that was amazing. That was like my biggest dream, or I was always dreaming about being on a stage. When I was young, I thought that I want to be actor, because in my world there was no like speakers, right? Because as a kid I have no idea about speakers. I was grown up on a village, and that for me the on a stage was only performance, you know, like even when I was performing at a school and everything, I was always having fear to be performed, but I always enjoyed, or I was really like, I wanted always people around me who listened to me, or who were like, and then last year in November, 1st November, when I went to Never Work Again,
Yeah.
I just decided on the 1st of November 2019, and I wrote 3 my biggest goal which I want to achieve, and one of them was, first was emotionally healthy, and that was done after the NLP practitioner. And then the second one was that I want to be international speaker and leader and teacher by 1/11/2021. 2021, so in 1.5 year, right?
Yes.
And then the COVID-19 just came, and thanks to COVID, it's really, this is like kind of success story in a crisis. Because during the COVID, the stage become in my, or come to my home, right? As being mother of 2 small kids,
Yeah.
I was not even dreaming of that I will be on an international stage so quickly.
Yeah.
But thanks to COVID, Natalia Dahl, she's as well a leader and teacher, speaker. So she put us together, 13 international coaches, and we just had summit about what do you focus on, expense, and everybody shared. There was like 5 topics: money, mindset, innovation, health, and relationship. And everybody of us just choose the topic, and we were, for 30 minutes we were presenting what we have to say. And that was interesting part, was that it was my first ever speech, so I become international speaker, right?
Yes.
And the interesting part was that and this we had no problem with the internet. Only that week, like it was always like crashing, and then there was my connection was all day good, not only when I was presenting. When I was presenting, I was just kicked out of the Zoom.
What?
I was kicked out. I was really like,
The internet.
yes.
Oh.
And then I was like, oh, what I'm gonna do. But I think it's like everything is on a purpose. It's like story I can tell for
Yes.
For whole my life. That was my first speech, and you are on a stage, and suddenly you are not with your attendee, you know, so with your audience.
Oh.
And then I was quite nervous, and then I forget some part I wanted to share with. But I think what I learned is that your intention is the most important. It's not about what you are talking, it's intention. I was so full energy. When you have intention to have nice time, to help the others, and to give them energy, no matter what, even if internet just
internet's not working, you still
perform. you still go, and you still deliver what you want. So I really stayed in the heat, just came back, and it was okay. It was like nobody was really it was okay. It was really okay. And I think it was exactly that I have now nice story to say.
Yeah.
Because what a coincidence is. The event was 6.5 hours. And it was exactly in this 30 minutes when I was there.
Yeah. But you know, you've got to get something to say about this day. It's your first time to make these steps. So you should look at this at on the bright side. You know, I think, wow, this is wow moment for you, and this is a testimony that you can use on your stage for the rest of your life. And something you can teach someone that, you know, if you are doing something and it went wrong, or yeah, it doesn't mean that it's end.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, because
yeah,
this
and
is another story for you and another
exactly.
experience for you. And then, like you said, you know, when you have intention about something, I remember that I wrote a speech when I had to speak in one of the stage some time ago. And then I went there, I had a paper. I never looked at it. And, and then I spoke, and it came out that everybody, and that was the first time I had my TV interview in Iceland. And I was like, okay, I never looked at what I wrote, not even blink an eye on a word on that paper. You know, so intention really works. And then, you know, the thing is here, being honest inside out. And you know exactly what you are talking about. And I believe we all have a story. We all have experience. And so, and these are part of the experience. I'm so glad that we are having this conversation. I'm so passionate about something like this.
Yes, exactly. Wow, thank you that you invite me here. It was really, it's my pleasure to be here. And you know what? The thing is, even if I can help one mother or one woman, I'm already happy. This is exactly like, it's like the feeling after you help someone is just priceless.
Yes, it is.
And it's really like seeing that someone's transformation. It's just amazing.
Absolutely.
It's really, this is something which will never stop me, because the point was, I was really perfectionist. I was like saying, yeah. I was preparing me 5 years to even talk that I'm doing something, you know, like not really going out. And then one coach told me, you know what, the perfectionism, perfection never work, because you will never get a feedback. You will never get better, because if you are on your own and if you don't go out and spread the word, you never can get any feedback. And you can get better. And then it's even kind of being selfish, because you have something to share, you have story to help, you can help people, and you are selfish, you are staying with your own, then letting that not know that you can help others.
Yeah. So you are being selfish.
Yeah, I see it's really like kind of part of selfish. And even after being like, what I would even say for the others, like really, if you want to do something, just write it in a small chunks and put it in a small steps and go one step at a time.
Yes.
And forget about being perfect, forget about that, it's nothing like perfect. Because even for this speech, I know that I was not perfect. I know there is a lot of room for improvement. What I learned, even because there was like other people from, because I'm part of the BSTA, Blair Singer Training Academy, and we were four of us from the, and one even Mindy Stan, she's my coach. So what an amazing that I, as a student, was at the same show with my coach, and that was like wow. And then I got from the others, even from one specifically, I asked for a feedback, the one who was before me. And if I didn't change any life, or if I didn't touch anyone, what I learned was what I can improve, because I put me out there. He give me a real feedback, because it was real. And now I know what I can do better.
Yeah, absolutely. You see, so you got nothing to lose, but rather to gain.
Exactly.
The effort taken by taking that steps. You could have said, no, I'm not an international speaker, I couldn't join. And that's when you are inviting the limiting beliefs to start popping up again. And then they take over. But you make the steps. Today you can learn, or you've learned whether I have to improve or I am perfect or whatever. But the word perfect really doesn't really exist. No one is that perfect.
Exactly. And this is like, you know, like imagine it's selfish if you don't go, because you have some, I believe that every one of us was born for a purpose,
Wow.
for something which you need to do in a life.
Yes.
And if you don't go for it, and if you don't follow what you're supposed to do, you are selfish. You are just rather taking care of yourself and not helping others. And even that getting the feedback, and even if I touch only one person out of the 35 or 40, or I think that was, then, and the other who listen the recording, then I already done more than sitting and never starting.
Yeah.
You know, so because exactly like you said, it's only the win. Because if I don't go anywhere, I already say no to everyone.
Yes.
But if I put me out there,
yes,
there is a lot of people who can say yes to me.
Yeah.
Because they know that I exist.
Yes, absolutely. And then you were talking about touching one life. I remember many years ago we went to this program, and after the lecture finished, and then they had to ask all of us, we were about 50 people. It was some sort of research they were doing at that time, and then they want to find out, when people speak, that this message goes to everyone the same way or in a different way. So they were asking everyone to write something down about the message, what you take from it. And then there was one person that she decided to make take action about the message, and she did something to help herself immediately to be transformed. And then when they were asking some people, they were like, yeah, it's really not any productive message. It wasn't really interesting. And then some people, yeah, it's okay message. And the others say, oh, I think it's fine. And some, yeah, it was a great message. It was awesome. But what did you learn? They can't say. So it's like this. It works like this. It's like you plant a seed, and then some seed fall on a stone, it couldn't grow. Some fall in a very nice soil or something, a manure place, and then it grows and blooms so well. That is how it is. It's like life. Some people succeed, some people don't. So if it's only you speak to 100 people and one person got transformation from your message, I think it's a plus for you.
Definitely.
Yes.
Yeah.
The universe opens for those who are willing to receive. That's yes. And yeah. So I will ask you for, because you are a mom, you've been very busy. I don't want us to take this so long. If you have any advice at all to give women out there, what will it be?
What it will be, I think the most important thing is put yourself first, and then others. And what I mean by them is nothing else than self-love, because it's really something which starts with yourself. And I see it in a lot of my clients, or a lot of mothers, they even don't know what self-love is. Or they ask me, if I go to the garden and do gardening, is it self-love or not? And I was like, what? That's crazy that you even don't know the definition, or you even don't know how to feel. And I tell you, the point is that it's our problem. We are the one who just stay in this role where we play the victim, because it's serving us to be a victim, because we are the one who arrange everything, and sometimes even subconsciously, because maybe we learned that from our mom.
Yes.
Subconsciously, we really love this role, being in a victimized role,
Yes.
And then we just even don't allow us to do something for us. And I know it's hard job, I know, but the first part is, even from the first day you are mother, you deserve to have at least 5 minutes a day only for you.
Yeah.
Because you allow your partner, your husband, to get the connection, this bonding with your kids. Because I know all of the time at the beginning it is like we want to have it because we have hormones and everything. We don't want to put it anywhere or anyone. But this is the most important. If you want to love yours, or if you want to love and help others, help yourself first. So don't forget and there is no excuses. You deserve it. You can have it. It's only up to you if you love yourself.
Wow. It's awesome. This is great. Such a great, strong message. And I love the fact that what you said earlier on, you are being selfish for not putting yourself out there, or for not sharing your potentials, or for not sharing your story to help someone also. It's being selfish. We usually never think about selfish in that way. But I learned something today. You are being selfish. And I'll never forget this one. Thank you. And then, it means, with that being said, about what you just said, someone who couldn't even define self-love, that means that we got a lot to do, because there are a lot of people out there who have no idea, no concept of all this, or about their life. So if you are a woman and you can help another woman to reach her potential, start now. Don't put hold on that. We have to do that now. So with that, it means that we got a lot to do, and we are on the right path at the right time.
Yeah, exactly. If you are here, or if you are listening, you already do something for you. So you probably know what self-love is, but never underestimate that. First of all, if you are a mother and you have kids, and never underestimate what dads are capable of. They can do anything and everything with their kids, and let them do it their way, because it's okay. It's okay that it's not that they even eat something you don't want to that kids eat, or that they go to get some fish and chips or whatever. Yeah, but it's their way. They find their way. So we don't need to like tell them 100 times that honey, but you need to take this and that. It doesn't matter. It's their way. And it's like you allow your partner to have relationship with your kids. So it's not even being kind of putting yourself first. It's still allowing or giving the chance for that they have better connection to the kids, which is so important, because I believe that both of us, both parents, are so important for our kids, that they see the both sides. And then don't forget any day about you, and take a bath, and that's amazing. I was on Friday, I was as well on one, it was in German. I was in a part of one congress, and there I was interviewed, like that was pre-recorded, and then after she took me for 1.5 hours on a Zoom, that I could answer all the questions for the mothers and stuff like that. And I was shocked when they were saying like, but I am not allowed to take a bath for 10 minutes because my partner just came from work. And I was like, hold on a second, you are at work 24/7 and you are not allowed to take your 10 minutes bath out of the, it's okay. And even seeing, there was like, wow, you were right. It's okay. The partner is working for us and giving them money or bringing the money, or maybe you are working both, but sometimes if not, but still what you do as a mother, it's like 10 jobs at the same time.
Yes.
So you can have everyday time for yourself.
Wow. This is so amazing. I'm so glad for having you today. And this is a great information that everyone should take in. Imagine after all this, and then you come back and you cannot do, you have limitation on how much time you spend for yourself. I'm so grateful that you chose this path. And so if you're a mom or a woman, whatever, a partner, and you are not giving yourself a love, Katarina has been there and she's telling you with full experience and understanding that this is what you have to do for yourself. And I remember when we started the mastermind group I remember, and this is not the same Katarina I'm looking at now. So there is some power in this thing that she's saying. If you go for it, you will give yourself that golden medal, because you are giving yourself something that you can never forget. I am so happy talking to you now, and thank you so much. I'm so glad, really, I'm so glad. I've seen a different Katarina, and you're living proof that everything you are saying is true, and I'm very happy. So you are doing some mastermind group. You are helping women on Facebook, and I've been part of the 21 days. And so how can people find you and also join to take such a great steps for their life?
Yeah, so mainly I'm on a Facebook, like my profile, Katarina Labudova, and then I have Instagram. And what I already created is my page. I can maybe then send it to you, or they can. And the thing is, what I really like, I'm doing a 21-day challenge, how to find your innate gifts and to live life with a purpose. And then I have coaching program for those who decided that this is the time they want to go with me on a journey, because it's really like it's not like every week, but it's like 37 session, which is like over the 1 year program.
Yes.
Because there is really, we go really from clearing your past, from getting rid of your limitation belief, and even not only limiting beliefs, but even finding the techniques how you can shut up this little voice, the voice between your right and left ear, which is trying to stop you. So you get a techniques from how to stop them, and then how to set up the expectation, because this is the second part, which is like we didn't talk about it. We can maybe next time, or it's really something we are expecting from others, that they understand what we say when we say like, honey, it would be so nice if you can cook a dinner, but it will never happen. We need to say like, you know what, I would really appreciate if you can cook the dinner tonight or tomorrow or whatever. And they are happy to do it if we say, but we women try to go like, talking about hot soup, but never touching it. No. And this is something which you can see in a business, that it's a problematic, because we never talk about what we want. We just always talk about, we just go around and never go to the point what we want. So this is the second part of then it's the self-love, how you can put yourself, because with the self-love, you will even start be more patient, because if you love yourself, you will not hurt yourself, and if you are not patient, you are hurting yourself actually. And then the next part is about community, because that's being a mother, and I'm full-time mother. My kids are home with me, not only during the COVID-19. So it's like community. You need to really have support, not only from your husband, but from local community, and more if you want to start a business, even to have business community, the people who will lift you up when you don't feel like that.
Yes.
And there is like other parts. It's all about routines and habits. Yeah. This is something which a lot of, even I was there. I was like, wow, I'm mother. I have so many things I couldn't do. And now it's like, if you leave this, your kids would start doing it the same. For example, we are doing miracle morning, like from like silence and everything, like yoga, meditation and exercise. And my daughter is doing it with me. Not all of them, but it's like, and at the beginning it was like yoga, doing exercise like yoga or something. It was like, it was not nice. It was 5 minutes and my kids were turning, or like jumping on me, and but this is exactly, I was almost giving up.
Yeah.
And this is, we are not persistent. We are just, if I want something, I really need to talk like that I want to,
Yeah.
and not hurt, of course, but being the example. If you want to have emotionally free kids, you need to be emotionally healthy. So it's all, this is exactly why I'm doing, because for me, I have to say, I really, my dream is that there is no suffering, or that all children are emotionally healthy and happy. And that's why I came to the mothers, because we are the most who influence our kids.
Yes.
So that's why it's like kind of parenting, what I learned, it's still part of this program, if you wish, if you need some help. Or I always talk about how it applies to your home.
Yes.
And so routines are really, really, really important part of the program. And then, of course, implementation and accountability, because we just tend to forget about the steps we went to. Or I know how was it when I was not having my coach. I was like, yeah, I will do it, but this is not perfect time, because and so having a coach or having someone, because you can get it on your own, you can even sometimes get it faster, but if you do it with a coach, it's persistence. It's really like you will get there, you have more impact. And this is what is and then the last part of this of my coaching focus is on laser focus, because this is what we mothers tend to have a problem, because we are always at the multitasking. We always we are jumping from one topic to the another, and but in a business, if you really want to start a business, you really need to have clear vision what you want to achieve. So it's really having a laser focus what you really want, and all steps you do, you need to really see if they are aligned with your end goal. And this is like exactly my 1 year coaching program, where we go from getting clearing your cellar, or getting rid of your luggage or baggage what you are taking with you, and then in implementation part or accountability, if you wish, you will done or start your business. Because that's, I believe that as a mother, you are 24/7 mother. Yes. And there is not like work-life balance. I believe that having a business is easier or more in flow, because you can decide what you do, when you do, and with whom you do. Yes. You have really choice. Yes. And you can still even implement your kids, or so this is exactly why we are doing. My husband as well is starting business. So our goal is to be flexible. It's not working less or whatever, but being flexible, that we can, for example, have dinner or every night together, or like those things which are so important for us. Wow. So exactly, if you want to contact me either on a Facebook or my page, or
so if anyone contacts me to get in touch with Katarina, you are welcome. If you want that, you are always welcome to do that. She's so lovely and she can help you with that. And I'm telling you again, she's a proof of what she's saying. So give it a try and see how it goes with you. And thank you so much. We will end it here so you can go and have dinner. Thank you very much. It's really a pleasure to have you. And I hope to catch you again next time.
Happy to be here. Sorry, it was misunderstanding. Sorry for waiting, and sorry for being late. It was really, otherwise I will try to, or I would push it harder, but it was, so sorry for it, but it was really pleasure to be here. And if you have any question, just approach me and I'm happy to talk to you.
Thank you very much. So have a nice evening.
Same too. Thank you, Ruth. You are amazing. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.